So today we'll be talking about lead source. Okay, there's a couple more people joining. Just give them a couple seconds, get everything. All right, perfect. So today we're talking about lead source. I'm just gonna go into the system and talk about it today. We go into Pipeline Manager. So lead source, just to recap for anybody who doesn't know, just the referral. So if you're getting a lot of referrals from the same source, there's analytics around this. It's just really beneficial to see, what leads are converting into issue policies and which ones aren't. So there's two different places that you can add, well, three different places, I'm sorry, that you can add a lead source. So first off is going to be when you add a card itself. So just go here to source, and of course you can always add a new source. It'll ask for the source name. If there is an email and phone number, the reason we have this built, which I'll talk about in a second, is for communicating to the source. So let's say you're getting referrals from a realtor that you know, or a realtor in general. You can have an automation built so that an email or a text will go out after you've issued the policy. So of course you'll send an email saying, welcome to the family or to the team, thanks for doing business. Then you can also send a second email that will say, that you can send to the source itself to say, thank you so much for the business. That's one place that you can see the source. If you go into a card, of course you can add the source here. So maybe right off the bat, you don't know what source they're from. You can always come in here and add from the drop-down menu, or you can add a new source. And then we go into settings here. We go to lead source. Here is where you can see them. Again, you can add another one. If you want to see all of the sources, you can add a card. If there isn't one already, send a text, email, and then go to their contact 360. And then lastly, if you're logged in as an admin, we covered this yesterday, but I'll just go through it a little bit. You go to automation, click edit here. Let me send an email. And then where you see this communicate to, you can select either contact or deal source. That goes for both email and then as well for text. So if you have the phone number in here. So those are all the different ways you can add and or communicate to a source, and just the importance of filling that field out in a deal card. So that's all I have for today. Does anybody have any questions so far about this? Or it could be anything in InsuredMine.
Hey, Amanda, this is Cornell. I sent an email to Solani about pulling data in from Easy Links to populate in InsuredMine. He has, well, if you get a chance to mention it to him, if you would, that's all.
Of course, yeah, I'll let her know. I'll give her, I'll nudge her in the right direction.
Okay. All right.
I can do that, not a problem.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Actually, I had a question too on, I was just trying to do it a minute ago. I have an inactive customer, so someone that was with me in the past that reached out to me and wanted me to run quotes for him again. So I opened up their contact in Contact 360 and went to card history and clicked add deal, and it won't let me save it.
Okay, you want to share your screen so you can?
Is it pulled up now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, see, here was, I just went to add deal, which I can go back and, so I'm in the contact that was already in there, and I just hit add deal. And then it has their name and everything, select pipeline.
You need to select the stage.
What's that?
The stage, right?
Yes, I put home, put quote. So I filled everything out and it won't let me save. So I don't know if is that what you would do to create a new deal card?
Yeah, if you want to screenshot that, for some reason my Zoom won't let me screenshot when somebody else is sharing their screen.
Okay.
I don't know, I don't know why, but if you screenshot that and send it to support, they'll be able to fix that because and you're not missing any fields. So, I
Okay.
don't know why that would be letting you do that. And that doesn't make sense. There must be something on the back end because you did everything correct. So,
Okay. That's what I was trying to check.
yeah. My only other guess would be that, and this would be still on our end, is that where you see contact name, email, and mobile, maybe the autofill isn't noted, isn't actually registering as information put in the fields, but even that doesn't really still really wouldn't make sense. So they should have some sort of.
Okay. Well, I know before I was messing up because I wasn't hitting add new when it was a new person, but that option isn't even.
Yeah, but that shouldn't, because it's already contact, we don't have that.
Okay.
So that they should.
Mhm. Okay.
Mhm.
I will send that now.
All right. What other questions do we have?
Amanda, I had a question on behalf of one of our agents. I don't have any examples or anything, but he said that when he marks a deal card as won or lost, the description disappears, like all of his notes in there, because he's been putting them in the description.
Oh.
So I can have him take a screenshot or something and send it to support, but I wasn't sure if you knew.
So when you mean description, do you mean like in here?
Yeah.
Right under here?
Yeah, that's where he's been putting all of his.
Huh. And then when he
notes.
marks it 1, he goes back in.
Yeah. He said lost, but he said it has happened on a one deal, but it makes sense for a lost, I think. I don't know. I just didn't know if you had any.
I would think that they would, I'm going to test right now.
And he said he could be doing something wrong, but I just told him how to ask.
I don't think so. I would think that they would stay. Yeah, because see, my description stayed.
Okay, will you do that again?
Yeah.
You have to manually save it.
So what, okay, so let me go into here. Let me get rid of this filter. Okay, so I'm just gonna go into this testing card. I went into description. Just gonna see. And then I'm gonna click this little checkbox.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna mark the card as lost. Just click submit here. And then I'm gonna go back into Pipeline Manager. I'm just gonna filter, I'm just trying to find my lost cards. I'll go to lost. This is the card that I just added that description to.
Yeah.
I went back into the card. I went into description and
Weird.
it was
Okay.
so it could just be so if he isn't following those steps, or if he's following those steps and it's still not happening, just have him put in a support.
Okay. Okie dokie. Thank you.
Alrighty, what other questions do we have, if any? Okay, well, if we don't have any other questions, we can wrap up today. Quick and easy bite-sized training. And I will see everybody tomorrow.